Check it, yo. I always be analyzing to see who's fake. People acting Janice, running around two-faced, talking behind my back until they put in their place. You're a two-course meal without saying grace on the internet. Talking shit through your fingertips, talking high power till your shine is eclipse. Trying to ride a wave until your mind is seasick. Cement shoes and your ankles tied with 3 bricks. This isn't Grand Theft Auto, this is real life. I will piss on your grave and throw dick to your wife. This is a warning mixed with some advice. You might be king, but I'm the ace of spades, and you just renade. This is food for thought, bitch, eat a grenade. This is what people want, to be treated like dirt. I tried being humble, but that was absurd. All the brainless bitches flock together like birds, pecking for crumbs until they merge with the crossroads and chuck the demi-urge. I think they had enough, I took the trash to the curb. Let the torture begin and watch them burn. Here's the urn.
It's hard to keep it real with fake people. They can take love, mix it with hate, and make evil. I'm staring at 50 shades of gray people. It's a grand deception. Like K-Reno, they are who they say they isn't. On the internet, spreading everybody's business through a troll account. Talking foul, not knowing what goes around comes around. The flat out truth is the energy change when I come around. I guess London Bridge is falling down. Hey people, stall him out. We know all about the narrative painting. To control the clout, they gatekeepers trying to stop the ones trying to awake people. HOTC.
The Bakushi is the master of illusion. And if everyone believes the illusion, it becomes reality. Bakushi thinks he's won the game, but he didn't count on the pinch hitter.
All is continuous vibration, always in motion. Conductor of energy, a salt in the ocean. Serpent is the sine wave, polarities interwoven. A chemical sorcery, elixirs and potions. Resonant frequencies, molecular explosions. Your daily programs is heavy doses of hypnosis. People walk around blind even though their eyes are open. No time for ideological salesmen with biblical notions. That box in your room, televised lies through your vision. It doesn't matter your race, status, or religion. No longer have to beat you when your mind is locked in prison. That food is filled with toxins, it's why you can't think clear. Illusion of choice is your option while keeping all in fear. Load up all your weaponry, the revolution is here. I said load up all your weaponry, the revolution is here.
We ain't in the same place or occupy the same space. So get the fuck out my face.
In the instant I changed the mission with photosynthesis. Witness the synthesis, ripping endless on instruments. Feel the frequency, energy off this Hennessy synergy. Literally those that take us to infinity. Reading articles, all is horrible, calling audibles. I'm remarkable, I shot a fed at a carnival. Dust and particles, follicles gon' be everywhere. Heavy pair of some pistols, I shot him holding that teddy bear. Fuck the system, let's keep it simple and raise the temple. Make them triple while you're going to where they all assemble. Not Avengers, I'm the Avenger, I seek the injure. Kept my temper till I stuck the hidden blade up in her. Fuck the ruler, here's what they doing to you. Poison water in the food is what you put into you. I'm the shooter with new maneuvers. Caught back to Ruger, super trooper. He is gonna need a pooper scooper. The revenge of Montezuma. Rocking my Pumas, uppercut like a Kuma, sending you straight to Luna. Cosmic verses from universes on new excursions, emerging the virgin. I pull it back, the iron curtain. War leaders are war eaters, born cheaters, war sneakers, rearrange their core features. Born reaper, hurricane, the sword keeper. Form ether, burn all of the old geezers. Up in government, parliament, bitch, I'm tarnishing arguments. Ain't no bargaining, throw a bomb in the audience. I'm the guardian, strange you all in the cardigan. Rearrange the universe, I am the artisan.
We ain't in the same place or occupy the same space. So get the fuck out my face.
As a king, fighting the spirit of Mesa King, vibing to my queen, playing the tambourine while I'm eating the tangerine. My plasma was replaced with gasoline. Got the blood of the Elohim, manifesting through a dream, a shit you never seen. I got the eyes of Medusa and the hands of Wolverine. Astral project with my inner being. We locked in the inner ring, hoping the Anunnaki intervene. While the world is under siege, they got an abyss under the sea, living underneath. Lightning struck me standing under a tree while I was crumbling weed, and an angel swooped down, put me under her wing. Now she shields me from my desires the devil brings. Say my name in vain and you will never bleed. Say my name in vain and you will never bleed.
The Bakushi is the master of illusion. And if everyone believes the illusion,
Listen. Continuous vibration. I'm always in motion. Conductor of energy like salt in our oceans. Alchemical sorcery, elixirs and potions. Polka dot shrooms got my third eye open. Deep in my memories, bending time and space. My brain has archives, I'm digging in the crates. Reflect on the past, sometimes I have to numb the pain. The repetition of thoughts will drive a man deranged. We're born into Shin, born with the lack of knowledge. To my family and elders, I'm always paying homage. The capital's direct current on this motherboard of wattage. The current is currency when dealing with dollars. Time is money, and money is time. The sun, the moon, the stars, electric and divine. Cymatic magnetron, frequencies align. It's written in the heavens, can your eyes see the signs? That's good, Dean. Yeah, get that garden going. Damn. Now, your age, you're doing phenomenal, Dean. Shit, you're in more shape than a lot of these young Americans. Whatever keeps you happy, do it. What's up, Salama? The system's an illusion. But I don't think our own life is an illusion. Could be. Who knows? Who knows what this place truly is? Sometimes it's hell. Sometimes it's heaven. Sometimes it's neither. Sometimes I hate this place. Sometimes I love this place. It's fucking raining out here.
It's warm. It's pouring out. I've been up since fucking, well, I'm up every day at 4 a.m. But life is good. It could be worse. You know, I've noticed in life, when you say it's bad, it's bad. That's what you're thinking. Like you said, you got to make it to be good. Got to surround yourself with positive people. Because I firmly know if you surround yourself with negative people, you'll become that. And that's pretty much why I surround myself with myself when I'm in my not on booby tube. I just do me. All my friends, we don't chill like we used to. Everyone's grown up. They have children. So that's that. Shit. I went to a job interview this morning. At a warehouse. Unfortunately, I have to go slave again, but it pays good and I'm pretty excited. So Jesus got me the job. I mean, I got me the job. Now, let me stop playing with Jesus like that. I know, Salama. I should have listened to a few people about a lot of these other YouTube people, but I'm hard-headed. I got to see for myself. I know you do you, and you be right about a lot of things. I said this before, that people have warned me about certain people, but I got to go tomorrow to fill this paperwork out. I didn't think I was going to get the job. What time is it? I went this morning. I got there early, too. I was there an hour early. And I wasn't even dressed properly at that. I mean, it still matters no matter what position it is. You still should dress appropriately. But the lady didn't seem to care too much. because it's a third shift job. Truthfully, I filled the app out just fucking around, and I got a call, which was pretty dope. I didn't have no ambition to get a job. I was just filling apps out, fucking around. And then they called me back about 2 hours ago, an hour ago, something like that. And I got to go fill the rest of the paperwork out tomorrow. It's because I already have experience third shift. I've already worked in warehouses at Target. I've worked DACO third shift. Most of you don't know what DACO is, but unless you're from the East Coast, you might know what it is. Pretty sure you guys know what Target is. I still want to do that one-on-one next week, though. Chickweed. You're always finding out this stuff, Dean. I don't know what chickweed is. I have to look it up. Man, I seen some new evidence on this Charlie Kirk. I watched that guy, They Live. He does a real They Live Truth, I think. I always forget his channel, but he does a good job investigating. He's like me. He looks at all the evidence and then makes his decision. He just doesn't jump on piece by piece like a lot of other so-called investigators do. And there's a guy standing, the picture I showed, the guy with his hand under his arm. When you watch the video, it looks like he presses a button, which sets off something on Kirk's fucking dome. Because why was there only blood squirting when he was sitting there? And people that know guns, man, and that have shot guns know the entrance wound, for the most part, depending on the caliber, you know, like a shotgun, obviously, it's a little different, but Rifles, the entrance wounds damn near always small, and the exit wound will blow your fucking whole back of your head off. So how did that not happen to Kirk, considering he got shot in the right side and it supposedly left the front, right? The whole front side should have been blown to smithereens, number one. And there was no blood leaking when they were carrying him either, which was very out, like, people deny it anyway because they want to believe what they want, but those are the facts. It'll be perfect though, Salama, because I'll get out of work in the morning. And then when I'm out of work, you're already 6 hours ahead. So I don't know if you work or not, but it'll probably work out perfect. So keeping people occupied so they're not occupied with the things that are important to you, yeah. If, you know, the government's all about distractions. Charlie Kirk's on some island somewhere living it up. He did the Masonic ritual of rebirth. He probably became a 33rd degree. Instead of lighting a match, he lit his head like a match. You know how many people I watched? Like a lot of these rappers that I respected, man, just as soon as it happened, they're already making videos. I'm like, damn, y'all don't even like wait, no research. People just jump all over shit, man. They get in their feelings as soon as possible. Like Tom McDonald, I used to respect him as a rapper, but when these rappers start picking sides, left or right, you know they're getting paychecks. But that's their choice. I'm not like hating the guy. I don't know him personally, but oh man. Oops. That's what I want to do. I can't wait to put this music out. I mean, I couldn't say. I don't know what I would do, man. Let's say Trump offered Chuck $1 million to support him. I might just take it and not support him. I'm fucked up like that. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not. I'm being honest. But I got you, Trump. No doubt. Psych. People will back Trump no matter if he's right or wrong. They call that loyalty. I call it spoilty. These politicians make crazy money, man. And they're not supposed to, allegedly, right? But they do. One thing I do respect on some of these rappers, though, that are independent, they do everything themselves. I do respect that. Like, you know, as far as making their own music, making their own CDs, doing their own, shipping them all out on their own. They don't have no team. They are the team. Imagine if rappers figured that out in the 90s, how much money they would have made. I didn't even figure that out. I didn't even understand the independent route, that you could go to places that would press and make your tapes and albums. I never even knew that. Nobody sat me down and schooled me on it. I probably would have did it. Man, it's hot in here. I know the AC is gonna make noise, but it's hot as a motherfucker in here. Old ass AC. I mean, you could live in the woods and survive, but it's harder nowadays because of all the cameras and digital tracking systems and all that. And with these pieces of shit buying all the land up, the banks and everything, banks are buying up everything. Before you know it, well, it's pretty much how it is now. Fuck before you know it. Before you know it already came. Everyone that I know that leases a house, my friends, got 30-year plans to pay off the house. That's insane, man. My friend's 40-something years old. He just got a house. He'd probably die before he pays it off. 30 years, he'd be 70-something. we might not even make it that far. Eating all this toxic food, drinking this toxic water. That's not counting if you drink or smoke cigarettes. I ain't working till death. I have to watch my grandfather die in misery. My grandfather went from being up to dying broke. He owned properties, worked his ass off, was in the military, and had retirement plans, and still died broke. Unless my aunt lied to me and took all the money, which I think she did, which whatever. I don't care. To be honest, I really don't give a fuck about money like that. I used to when I was in high school. That's all I cared about was money. And then I realized it didn't matter how much money I had. It still wasn't happy. It helps with happiness, but when you see it for what it is, you can buy happiness, but when the money's gone, you can't buy it no more. I've noticed even your so-called friends, when you have money, everyone's around you. But then when the money's gone, even the people you think are your tight friends are gone. And that's just what it is in life. You might have one real friend out of all of them. And that's just the reality of life. I expect it. That's why I respect the can collectors, the bums, the gram pitchers, people who sell drugs. I respect everybody. People who work hard. People laugh at people who collect cans, but I know some people who collect cans that got mad though in the bank, and they're bummy every day. They stink, but they got 6 figures in the bank from collecting cans. There's one guy that collect cans his whole life from when I was a teenager to still today. And he's got a house and a lot of money, all from collecting cans. Now you see, now that cans are 10 cents a piece, you see all these people doing the cans. Which I ain't knocking them because it's kind of smart, you know. If you got the balls to go picking garbage for them. They go out, they learn the routes. Because I ask people, I'd be like, how do you know when to go out? And they learn the routes to the city. And they know when the recycle bins go out. They know what dumpsters to go to. They even got people that leave them cans. People make money fucking flying signs too. But in Connecticut, they're cracking down on that. They will literally arrest you for flying a sign. That's so petty. Like, leave them people alone. Cops got nothing better to do than to fuck with someone flying a sign because they're hungry. Like, damn. Like, and I'd be like, even if you're on a public easement, and the people be like, yup, they'll still arrest you. And you're on a public easeway, which is public. Law don't matter. People learn that law only applies depending who you are, and there's loopholes in every law. They're all made to be bent and broken. If the judge don't like you, they'll bend and break the law to fuck you over. That's just what it is. Yeah, that's when they go out here real late. It'd be like midnight. Yeah, people have done that, Dean, here. Made organic gardens and shit, but unfortunately, it didn't last long for some reason. People, they had an organic garden on the north side where I live, and it didn't last long. People just didn't plant. I don't know why. If that was in my neighborhood, I'd be planting. Maybe because people are stealing the shit, but I don't know. I don't know why it didn't last. Now it's just an overgrown lot. They turned the old parking lot into a few houses had burned down, I think, or they knocked some apartment buildings down. They turned it into a organic grow area. And yeah. But yeah, I thought of that same thing. Every time if you got money and you try to help people that the government don't like, they'll figure ways to fine you and to tap into your money, man. These people are evil. Even when you win the lotto, motherfuckers are gonna come after you trying to leech onto your money. They'll find ways, get you arrested. Then you'll be paying lawyer fees and fucking fines. I've seen it. I've seen it all. I've seen the slums all the way at the bottom. And I've seen all the way at the top. Mansions, people with money. I know people everywhere. And none of it made me happy. All them big houses and cars look good. But after a while, it's like anything. It's like saving for a pair of Jordans, right? You save for them, you get them. And once you get them and wear them, it becomes nothing to you within 3-4 days, maybe a week. Then it's on to the next material item. It's all the same, man. It happens. Oh, it's a repeat. You get sick of it. It becomes played out. So what the fuck's the point of chasing material things? It's the same process over and over and over. I remember my grandfather used to get on my ass. He was trying to teach me young, but I didn't listen. I had to have the $200 sneakers, $180 Timbs, every color. When I should have been like saving for a car or smarter things, you know what I mean? But I was chasing all the material stuff, gold chains. I wanted gold teeth, fucking. For what? PlayStations, 100 games, like. I've done all that already. Maybe that's why my gramp didn't show me the ropes to buying properties. I was thinking about that for the last month. Like, damn, why did my gramp sit me down and like show me the ropes to like trust funds and all that stuff? Maybe because it wasn't worth it. I mean, he did all that, and look, he died broke. And alone. Yeah, I was influenced by all the rappers and all the drug dealers when I should have been influenced by other things, like baseball. Even though it's kind of the same route, at least baseball don't put you in prison, right? And it keeps you in shape and it keeps you focused. But instead I chose stupid shit, which don't get you anywhere. People think like prison is something cool until they go to prison and they realize. And it's sad that some of these young men and women go to prison at 15 and are never coming home because they made an ultimate mistake they can't learn from. They're fucked. They'll never see the daylight again. I'm grateful I didn't. It took me till I was 27 to realize that, but at least I didn't get life in prison. Yeah, in the ground. Everything's got to die. Everyone has that day that's going to come. When you're dying, you can feel your life force draining. It's the weirdest feeling ever. You start to panic. You could literally feel the energy leaving you. You start to panic because you don't know what to expect. I know when it happened to me, I panicked, and I think that's what brought me back here. Was I panicked, and I was like, no, I can't die yet, when I should have just let go and let go. Maybe that's why they keep us in fear, to panic. Because if you look in Louisiana, they celebrate when people die. Well, why do they got us scared to die? If everything has to die, it can't be that bad, right? Through my second experience, it wasn't bad. My second experience, I didn't panic because it came unexpectedly, more or less. This life kind of reminds me of like a computer, right? Or like a biological computer. You know, like the cloud? Everything's stored in the cloud. That kind of reminds me of the heavens, right? Until the picture is projected on the screen. That would be the physical realm. But until the energy is projected into the physical, you're stuck in a memory bank or a cloud or the heavens. Same thing with hell. It's sort of like a heaven or a resting place for the physical. But as far as having I don't believe all these stories where people say they died and went to some burning fucking hell and they seen all these demons, because that's not what I didn't witness none of that shit. Think whoever, right? I'm glad. Yeah, my friend that just passed away, you know, he was like, say a prayer for Robin, which is the lady I've known for a long time. And me personally, no disrespect to him or anyone else, but I really don't think praying would help in any way. That's just my opinion. But that could be it too, Candy, for sure. That could be it. I thought of that too. My first time when I got in a car accident, it felt like a computer was shutting down. That's all I could explain it as. Was I was seeing important pieces of my life, these important people. And that's when I started to panic. I didn't know I was dying, but I knew something wasn't right at that moment. And I started to panic. And then the next thing I knew, I was kind of awake and trying to run. I kept falling down. My friend had pulled me out the car. And we were running. I could hear sirens at that point, and I remember I couldn't run. My legs, my knees are so fucked up from hitting I didn't have no seatbelt on, so my face at the steering wheel was one of them old ass Buicks. That shit fucked my forehead up. You can see my thoughts. That's how much my forehead was open. You could read my mind, and I couldn't run. I kept falling down. And I just wanted to go to sleep. But it was the weirdest experience ever, man. It was like, you see flashes of, it's like you ever shut an old computer down and you leave the pages open on an old computer, and when you shut it down, the pages flash. That's kind of like what it was. But the second time I died, I never felt so much love in my life. Like, it felt, there was no worries, no pain, no nothing, until I came back here and opened my eyes. So I don't get it, man. 2 different experiences each time. So I don't know. I can't really say anything's 100%. I'm still asking questions, and I experienced it twice. So but I wonder what would have happened if I didn't panic and then just let go. And it's like when I seen them things flash, it was like my mother, my girl at the time, my grandfather, seeing all these people, and I started to panic, you know, and I came back. It was like sucking through a tunnel back to your body. It's the weirdest feeling. And I just wonder sometimes, I think, like, what would happen if I didn't panic? And I just said, fuck it. What's up, Joe Moore? Have a good day, Dean. Get that garden ready. Dean's about to have summer. That's dope. I hate winter. Well, no, I don't hate it. I'm just tired of it. I need to move to an island somewhere where it's warm. But then it'll be too hot. So maybe like Florida, where it's at least 70 in the winter all year round. I mean, for the 6 months of so-called winter, it'll be only 70 degrees. That's what I need. Like that whole Charlie Kirk thing, I just seen another video. That's all people are talking about. But if you watch the video, man, most people that were standing next to him didn't even panic. That's what gave it all away too. Any person with any smart mind would hear gunshots and duck down. These people were just standing there. And it was the people right next to him where the bullet allegedly flew by. And they're just standing there like doo-doo-doo. Like that made it so like these people don't even try anymore because they know people will fall for anything, and they got a lot of puppets that'll back them up too. Just throw them some money, and they'll fucking suck a dick. Yeah, that's all people talk about, man, because they know they're going to get views on it. And soon enough, it'll be a die out, and then they'll be leeching on to the next topic. Every time I see incidents like that, I'd be like, stop it. Stop it. Who are you fooling? I see right through that shit instantly. And them scammers just be calling. They just left a message. Like, I have this thing that shows people's messages they leave, and they're talking about call them for an EBT card. I don't have an EBT card. So what the fuck are they talking about? That's hilarious. Yo, these scammers are fucking idiots. It says, call now. It's an emergency. Your last EBT card. I don't have an EBT card. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That shit's all a ritual. It's just like when they shave their head, they do that reborn thing. I think when they fake these deaths, it's the same type of ritual. Sort of like when you're being baptized, right? It's sort of like that. You're being reborn. Charlie Kirk would become some other fucking character on the stage. You know, he's ready to take that role and wear a mask now, probably. Who knows, man? I really don't give a fuck. People do anything for notoriety and money nowadays. Just to feel a part of something. I wish, you know, I would love to do the scammers like that lady does when she be like changing her voice and shit. I would love to play with these people. I gotta like heighten my computer skills to hack people, man. To hack some scammers and do it, that would be hilarious. I would have a ball. I don't like hackers and scammers. I don't. They're fucking scumbags. Especially when they, you know, scam old people and shit and break into their fucking computer and steal their money. I'll punch one of them dudes in their fucking neck, right in their throat, so they can't breathe. Right in their fucking voice box. Crush their larynx. Be like, eat that, bitch boy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Ken, dummy. Whoever Satan is, Satan, they're going to get tanned in the Sa with Ra and Yah and Allah and all them other Ahs. It says in the Bible, nobody knows God's name. So how do these people know God's name? That shit's phony, man. God, they say God has a million names because no one knows God's name. And the guy made a good point, and I have to give it to him. If we knew God's name and we called out and he answered, he would be our servant. But unfortunately, that never happens. I've prayed. I've never got any answers. I'm still waiting on an answer. It's been 23 years. So much for that. I just don't think when I say God, I mean the creator. I use the word God because that's what mostly everyone else calls the creator or the source or whatever, man. Most people call it God, even though if they knew the Bible in and out, they would know God dwells in all of us. So, I mean, it's in the first chapter, I think. I don't know. I don't master the Bible, but the Bible isn't everything. Yeah, now everyone's even for the most part. I still have more wrenches that need to be taken. I couldn't get into my account through my computer. But people are crying and complaining. People are getting blocked and this and that. Well, now everyone's even, man. Now no one can block no one. And everyone is on the same level. Now I don't have to hear it no more. Plus, I might monetize my channel at that. Maybe. Thinking about it heavy. That would mean I gotta erase hundreds of videos. I don't know if I'm willing to do that yet. In order to monetize my channel, I gotta erase all the copyrighted fucking shit. I think so. Or no, I don't think it works like that. I don't think I could get paid for copyrighted videos. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I've never looked in it. I would give wrenches to everyone, but there's people I can't trust. I got problems with people. And they send their minions over here. I don't know who to trust anymore, to be honest. I trust a few people, but in these YouTube so-called streets, I don't even like to call them YouTube streets because it ain't no streets. It's a fucking clown show. The fucking streets got more respect than the YouTube, so that's why I don't call it YouTube streets. No one should be blocking you, Canada dummy. That's the thing. I tell people don't block nobody, you know, unless it's a fake account and they're causing problems. But I got problems with other people and they send their minions over here. So I don't know. I had somebody new that came here one day and they thought they were slick. They were like, let me get a wrench. Never seen them in my life. People think I'm like slow or something. Like I was born yesterday morning. I know why people hate on God, because God is in them. They might be hating on themselves. God, the source, the creator, whatever people want to label. There's 100, well, no, that's not true. Because I don't know if Allah is God. I don't know what God that is. I'm starting to think these religions made up their own names, or they gave like these humans names and then they worship them and call them gods. Like, you know, like people that murder people, like Hitler. I'm on a downer today. Nah, not today. I was in the morning. I was pissed off. Because it was 5:40 in the fucking morning. And I gotta yell at people like children. Everyone here is grown. There should be no arguing. Damn near most people here are in their 40s and 50s. Sometimes I feel like I'm in high school still. Like the other day when Dom, well, and True Song was arguing, no disrespect to them. I say this respectfully. I'm like, yo, are you kidding me? But I just let them go. I'm not going to interfere because they're going to get tired of it at some point. And they did, and they both realized probably how ridiculous they look. Because I'll leave it up now. Now I'll leave it up so everyone could see it. And then they could watch it and see how ridiculous they look. You know, that's my goal now. I used to take them down, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave them up. So everybody could see that shit. And I know people are be mad about a stupid wrench, and I don't care. I don't care, man. I was in that boat. I got mad one time when someone took my wrench, and then I realized, the fuck am I getting mad for? It's a dumbass wrench. Who cares? If people rock with you, it don't matter if you got a wrench or not. They'll fuck with you. If people only fuck with you because they got a wrench, then they really ain't fucking with you, man. You know? That's how I see it. People really rock with you, it don't matter. They'll be here. I got many wrenches taken from me. I don't care. Because I don't go to people's channels like that. And I don't. You know, people are mad because I don't fuck with London no more. But why don't people ask London why? People always look at me like I did something. You know, why don't they ask him? What's his fucking problem? Don't come to me. I didn't do shit. You know? And there's other channels I don't fuck with no more either. Because people come here and they start problems and then they mad because I don't block people. But they're the ones who started the problems. For the most part, though, most people don't bother anyone that come here. Like Three Fingers, Max, Soama, even Tammy, they don't fuck with nobody. Candy, Lucid, whenever, you know, he's busy a lot. And yeah, that's on YouTube. I'm talking about behind the scenes. I could name many things, but I'm just not gonna. You know, I'm not gonna talk bad about them as much as I can. I'm just not. That's not me. I'm not gonna down them. I could fucking make videos and ignite them, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get nothing out of it. It don't make me feel good to have to do that to somebody. I just know I can't fuck with him no more. That's it. It's disappointing, actually, because I thought he was real cool in the beginning. But then I started to see things, and I'm like, I should have listened to a few other people that warned me ahead of time about other people too. But, you know, and I'm not saying I'm this big, perfect fucking person either. I'm just, you know, people smile in your face and do other things behind your back. And that shit ain't respectable to me, man. What's up, Mind's Eye? When I wanted to see too, when I took the wrenches, you know, I do things for reasons sometimes. And most people was cool about it. They was like, whatever. Most people don't even care. They fuck with me 100%. And that's basically what I was looking for. Fuck those wrenches. I'm tired of people blocking each other. Now no one could block. I only should have 2 moderators anyway, including myself. Because no one's better than anyone. Everyone should be equal here. That's the whole point of me going live. is everyone's equal here. Nobody's better than nobody. Everyone should be able to speak their mind and not be hated on. That's why I really started going live, because I see what other channels do, and people can't speak their mind and they get fucking shut out. And I don't think that's right. People should be able to speak their piece, whether they agree or not. A lot of people don't agree with stuff I say, and that's fine. That defines my entire life. I'm grateful my mother always told me no. Anything I ever wanted, she told me nope, nope, nope. Imagine these children that always get yes, yes, and they're spoiled. They're not going to be able to take a no. Their feelings are going to get in the way. They're not going to know how to take certain things in life. You know. I just don't respect people who record phone calls. Like I didn't know that was going on. Like, come on. That's some clown shit. Who does that? The police do that shit. I always loved when you come up Mind's Eye. You know, you taught me a lot about words and breaking words down. You know, I get why you don't go up on panels a lot. I'm the same way. If I go to someone's channel and the people are like one time I went to a certain individual's channel, people like, you could tell when if you go to someone's channel, you can tell when the host has been just talking mad shit about you, because everyone else is going to feel some type of way about you. You could tell right off the bat, man. And that's how I felt when I went to this certain. I don't even want to say this person's name. I already said their name. That was enough. At one time I said it. And that's how I want my channel to be. I want people to be able to speak their mind. Everyone's equal here. That's how it should be. I've watched plenty of other channels shut people out, like I said, and that ain't right. If they don't agree with the topic the person's talking about, I get if you're going off topic. You could tell the person, look, you're going off topic, but don't kick them out or call them stupid or that's dumb. Like, if somebody don't know something, that don't mean they're dumb. They just don't know it. You know? Instead of people jumping on somebody and being like, you're fucking dumb, bro. Fucking show them. I'm not sitting here like I'm better than anyone else, because I'm sure not. A lot of stuff I learned from was my own fucking mistakes. 90% of my life was learning from my own fuck ups. So I'm far from perfect. That's a shitty system. They need to fix that trunk. They need to put some fucking... When trunks rattle like that, it sounds terrible. I wonder how it sounds on the inside. Just like fucking Bex. People are always picking on Bex, man, but... And then they get mad when the Bex defends herself. Like, that's another thing I don't get. If someone talks shit, expect someone to, not everyone's going to defend themselves. Some people are just quiet. And like me, I'm not going to say something all the time. I'll just be like, whatever, because it truly don't bother me. Because I already know what people are trying to do. But you got to expect when you say something fucked up that someone's going to say something back, man. You just got to expect that. And you can't get mad. Like, can't get mad when somebody reacts. Your mouth can get you in a lot of trouble. I learned that very young. When I got body slammed on my neck for running my mouth. That's when I learned. Think before you speak. Damn, this fucking speaker picks everything up, man. I could sit here quiet and all the sounds outside are being picked up. Hey, I know you're Bex. You call yourself Zero because you're a female. The womb. The 0 gave birth to all 9 numbers. I gotta put that in one of my rhymes. Yeah, words are crazy. Like mad and made are pretty much the same, but you only carry the A over because the E's at the end. That's fucking crazy, man. These symbols. Mad, made. You ever see like people in China try to learn English? It's funny, man. How they try to pronounce words, it's funny. And I don't blame them the way they pronounce them. I still remember that day Axis came here, right? He was talking shit to everyone, and all I said was one thing. He got mad and left. Like, that's wild to me, man. After all this shit, certain people talk, someone says one thing and they get mad and leave. Like, come on, man. You just talked hella shit to all my subscribers, and I say one thing and you got butthurt. All I said was, do you ever shut the fuck up? And you got tight and left. Like, man. They're only words, man. That's it. Words come and go. What smoke alarm here? Yeah, that's in the hallway, believe it or not. I know what you're talking about because I hear it at night when I'm trying to sleep. It's not in my apartment. That's in the hallway. These wood floors are thin. If you sit in this apartment quietly, you could hear everybody talking in all apartments. Damn, if y'all could hear that fucking beeping sound, that's wild, man. I didn't realize my phone picks up the sound the way it does until I was 2 rooms over and I said something and people heard me. I was like, damn, y'all heard that? This phone picks up all the sound. Like all the noise you're hearing is in the front street. I'm way in the back of the building, pretty much. The building's shaped like a U. So all the sound fucking bounces off the back wall here. And I get all the cars that pass by. This shit's loud as fuck. Yeah, that goes to show you what type of landlord I have. That fucker's been beeping that long. They still haven't changed it. And the fire department came here and they bought the building to check everything, and they still didn't tell them to change it. And if they did, they still haven't changed it. That's a slumlord for you. They doubled my rent. All they did was paint the hallway and cut 2 trees down in the front, and my rent went up $1,000 almost. That's fucking insane. They could go fuck themselves and keep that and shove it up their ass. Hold on, drop the link. Boom, boom. And no, I don't. And just because I said something about TrueZone and Dom, I don't hate him and I ain't mad at him. You know, people argue with each other. I get it, but TrueZone. And Dom's Dom, man. I think Dom handled it pretty good, though. I got to give it to him. It was kind of funny the way Dom was holding it down. I like that picture, man, with the with the Bigfoot.
Ha! Salutes to the one and only wise one.
What's good?
Oh man, everything, even the bad shit. Just got one
Yeah, I'm
rolled.
learning.
I'm smoking good old cigarette.
Yeah.
My bad, bro.
I ain't smoked weed in a minute, man. The landlord's taking all my weed money, but that's about to change when I start working.
Said that slum lord, huh?
Yeah. They're from New York, these people. They come to Connecticut and get these properties, and they think they're still in New York. So, and there's a lot of people coming from New York buying up buildings and shit here, and this is fucking everything up, man. There's so many homeless people because they can't afford it. They're doubling up the rents.
Ain't they?
It's crazy. Connecticut is going to be the new New York City. I got to get out of this shithole. I hate Connecticut. And when I say hate this time, I really mean it. I'm so tired of this state. It shouldn't be the Constitution state. It should be the con state. They should take the rest of that word off and just leave con.
My bad, my nephew just came up and said what's up to me. I had to pick it up. Could you say that one more time, bro? I was hearing you, but I didn't get the list.
No, I said they call it the Constitution state, but they should just leave con, because they be conning people. They don't go by the Constitution here. This is a very, very liberal state. I mean, like far, far left, like nutbags. Not that either side is better, but to me, I think the left has lost their mind and the right is losing their mind too, because they think they're better, but they're no better. They're just picking a different shepherd. It's no different.
Just a person fighting in the mirror, huh?
Yep.
That's it too, man. You know, the con, right? Say the CON, right? Say from my perspective, the CON is the KIND. The con is the kind. You know, and say that's that one, you know, where you can be convinced, you know, because it's just like that, bro. It's like talking in the mirror to yourself. You know,
I seen a lot of people choose the right. They said, oh, a lot of people started off with, I don't choose a side, and then they slowly went to the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as soon as they said what they wasn't gonna do, they telling you what they gonna do. Right? Because why you telling me like what, right? I don't need to know what's going on in your head, you know. So some people will tell you, right? That's what denial is, Brody. Right? They in denial, man. So like where they do say it.
A lot of the Charlie Kirk people are in denial. You know, they're like a lot. I've seen so many videos of people mad because people be calling out the fakeness in it, and they be like, you know, talking about his children and his wife, and they don't even know the fucking guy or his children or wife. And they're so quick to jump in their feelings and back. That's what makes me wonder, man. Are these people put in place to back that situation? You know, I wonder.
Sometimes, yeah. Man, I heard about them, you know, say years ago having masses, right? Even the masses being on.
But right? Where did that guy come from?
Fake Marcus.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, all of it. You know, like say, even if it ain't, that's with the, you know, say the phrase that the world is a stage, right? Like you can be dealing with the most average, regular, if we can say that, type of person in the world, but wherever that person ends up in the world, yeah, you were set up and you set yourself up, right? Because you're gonna be where you at, and everywhere you at, there you are, right? So it's like a lot of people, yeah, some get taken against their will. Yet it's a lot of people out there, right, that's gone crazy. We don't know where they went, right? Because they grown, right? Grown is gone. So I'm slamming the door, I'm gone, right? So wherever I end up, that's where I wanted to be. Be it a motherfucker took me against my will, right? Or I went on my own. It's all a setup. The world is a stage. So where you thought you knew you was going out on your knowledge, so be it. Right?
That is true.
Yeah, bro.
I can't wait to drop this verse. Because that's what I'm going to talk about, the world stage. In this verse I'm working on.
I wish I could rap. Man, I can't rap.
Anyone could rap. No, not anyone, but for them, it's not that hard.
It ain't.
No, it ain't. Yeah, it is kind of like if you want to master it. Like even exactly. Hurricane said he's still trying to master his style. It's been 8 years. You said that he's working on his one style. And I kind of feel that way too. Like sometimes it could take one take, sometimes it takes me 20 takes to get it the way I want it, and I'm still not satisfied. I feel like I could touch it up more, but like
That's
Sir
a
Drop told me, he's like, you think too much, Chuck. You know, that ADHD be kicking in. I'd be like, true, but that's just the way
shout
I
out
am.
to
I
Drop.
master it.
You know, when you just said that word master, I'm thinking stir, like you know how you can stir or spin water in a bottle and it'll create a little simulation of a vortex or a hurricane, tornado.
When you said the mass, I thought of the mass on the ship and the stirring of the waters.
Mhm. Right? Because like I say it all the time, Brody. Right? Everything is everything, so we got to think about that. Why? And we got to think about that when you say everything is everything, right?
Shit. I'm gonna get a job like fucking Hurricane guy. I think he works at the Detroit Stadium, man. That's dope. That's a dope job right there. But there's no
And look at that.
no
Look
professional
at that.
teams here.
Look at that. Shout out to Hurricane too, man. That's the bull. Like, look where you just said he worked at a stadium, right? I broke this down a few years ago. Say stadium translate to me, it stay dumb, like stadium, right?
Damn,
Stay
stadium.
DUMB, right?
It
Because it's
is
a
kind of
lot of
like you're
chaos
saying
in the.
dumb.
Yeah,
Damn, I never
you can't
looked
even
at it
think,
like that. In
right?
them
You know how
stadiums.
everybody,
Damn, that's a good one.
right? And what shape is most or all or 90% of stadiums? What shape are they in?
And stadiums, they're giving bread to the you know, people are staying dumb by going to the game.
Yeah, it's
They're
just carnal
following.
activity,
Yeah, it's just distractions. They give
right? It's
you a
like,
little game.
bro,
It's great.
look. Say, have you ever been to a NASCAR stadium?
No.
Oh my God, the cars is louder than the people. But they showed this in the Final Destination film, right? The stadium. Remember that Final Destination film where they had the NASCAR races at the beginning?
Trying to think. Final Destination.
You know
It
they
sounds
made a lot of them.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it because I'm kind of a movie guy too, man. There's this movie I want to see if you've seen it. I forgot the name. If I got to look on YouTube.
Okay.
Damn, what was the name of it? That dude, Minds Unveiled, just did like a preview of it. He like went over the
I'm
movie. I
sub
gotta see it. Let me look and see if I can find it.
Yeah, look, the NASCAR where they say them cars is loud. Boo, boo, boo. Right? If you there to try to do something else other than pay attention to them going in circles, then you gonna be totally distraught because you ain't gonna be able to focus. You ain't gonna be able to go to no damn football game and finish up your work on your laptop. Right? Somebody gonna throw a whole large soda, cola from the top tier down to your damn computer.
It's
Right,
called
because it's
Weapons.
chaos.
That's the name of the movie, Weapons.
Weapons, yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I
Yep.
gotta see it. I'm gonna try to
You
watch
ain't
it
seen
tonight.
it?
No.
Oh my goodness, dude. When you do, you gonna get it. 'Cause you like me. Bro,
I
I
know
ain't
it
even gonna
has to
tell
do
you,
with
but I want
frequency too.
to.
You know, it has to do with mind manipulation, I think.
Bro, total Blair Witch Project. Don't get me started because I tell you the whole damn movie.
I remember when I seen Blair Witch. I went to the movies to see it. I skipped school to see that. I'll never forget. I was in high school. I skipped school. I think it was high school. Yeah. Was it or middle school? I don't know. But either way, I know I skipped school to go see it, and I was terrified of the woods after that.
Made you think, huh?
They did a good job with that movie, man. They did.
They did. They did. And you know, like say where it got to the end and dude facing the wall.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we walking through walls now.
And
What
people
was he
would put
doing?
sticks up like that in the trees, like when they had the figures in the trees, the way they put sticks together.
Mm-hmm.
People were doing that shit in the woods.
You know who that stick figure was? You know who it was? Or who he is?
No.
It's Groot.
Oh,
Groot.
yeah. From dang, Groot.
Yeah, Groot from the damn Avengers and all that Marvel shit. Right? They got the Star Fox too, or the raccoon.
Groot. He was a ginseng root. That's what Groot is.
Mm-hmm. See, imagine it, right? Groot is basically the cross that Jesus was hanging on. Right, the
You
tree,
think
the
they
wood.
put Jesus on the cross, or do you think they hung him from a tree? Which one? I've heard many different.
Like from the tree, right? From the tree. And I'm saying the cross, like say that's where the tree get cut, you know. Yet the tree is the cross. Just in our basic realities.
That's what I think. I think Jesus was a so-called black man if he existed. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree with it, but
what is black? That's an indoctrination, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's why I said so-called, but a lot of people.
When it
I gotta
gets to
think
that
of another word to use besides. Yeah. School is what put that. Like I used to never call people black or white. You call them by their name or they're a man and woman. But school embedded that into my mind. Black and white bullshit.
Yeah. TV. Right. Yet that's a concept, right? Because those say the black and white race is the people that's seeing in gray. You know how them films be gray before they get full color and all of that. Right. Say a person that thinks just like say there's you racist or you this or that, you know, on that base level of skin color. That's a person who got gray and or say the brain gets gray matter, right? The brain is gray matter. Right. So the people that see like that, they got the white and black vision. These are the people that make the gray on the TV screen, right? Or the gray that you would see on TV, the old school television. Black and white is ball, like that damn devil, man.
Damn. I know a lot of people are mad just no more wrenches, but fuck them wrenches. They'll get over it.
Yeah, they will.
I've been watching your videos too, Mind's Eye. It's good to see you drop videos and you drop them.
Appreciate, man. Vice versa. Man, I'm drinking this damn Red Bull.
Just a Red Bull. You put some vodka in it.
Nah, it's just a blueberry or Juneberry Red Bull. It tastes all right though. Right, but say black and white, right? BAW. Right. The W is two L's leaning on each other. Right. So this is basically
Say that again.
dodgeball.
Black and white is two L's leaning on each other.
The
That's what you
W.
said?
BAW, black and white. Right. You lean two L's and they become the W.
Oh. Or two V's. They call it a W, but to me it's really a double V.
Mm-hmm. It's a sharp U what the V is, right? The opposite of the dome, right? Say the U is the dome shape and the V is the sharp, right? Like a butcher knife or whatnot. Yet say in a sense where you get black and white race, right? Where black and white race be in chaos, this is ball to me, right? That damn devil, they go by many names, right? So that'll be all of the individuals that make up each race. This is the names of ball. Black and white people.
It's black, it's
You
white.
know. Right, and these are the people that'll be manipulated just like that film Weapons. Based on a true story, they said. Did anybody in the chat see it? I don't even know how to see the chat, Charles. Hold on, I see a comment. Okay, I got it. I just spotted it. The little comment symbol. Yeah, have y'all seen it? The movie Weapon in the chat. Shout out to you, Ed.
I'm about to take you guys with me to the store. Hopefully it don't rain.
Let's roll, man. Right, look, this is what they said on the film Weapons. They said at such and such in the morning, say a whole classroom worth of children just got up and left their house.
Oh yeah, that movie Weapons, yeah, that was wild, man. When he did the review on it, I knew right away that it was that little boy. He had something to do with it.
Oh yeah, he was manipulated, or he was held. You know,
his grandma manipulated him, or his aunt, right? That old lady was ugly as a motherfucker. It looked like a dude.
Yeah.
It was no aunt.
And she wasn't even none of that. That was all a lie. You know how they'll tell you, right? You don't know who they are. They could tell you, I'm your mama's sister. Motherfucker. You don't know. And if they got right eloquence or whatever, they can get you to believe. Right. Let your guard down. Right, but it like say where it was called that Weapons, this is what's being done with the black and white race. The black and white race will do just like them children do on that movie.
And there were many many clowns in that movie too. So you're right, it wasn't just that aunt, it was many manipulators.
Bruh, when you see this shit, Charles, right? when you see it, man, them little kids was running like the Hulk, but they was little man, they was breaking down and running over shit like water.
Hey, I smell weed
Anything
out
in their
there.
way, right? Anything in their way, why?
Man, it smells good in my hallway. People are blazing that herb.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm about to put my headphones on. Give me 1 second.
Yep. It's very interesting because that's just like, it's the very same thing where we talking about the ball, right? The ball is right. Say it's like the concept of basketball, the worship of playing ball, which is the yin yang symbol. Peace to you, son. I'm trying to see how to move this damn chat, or is anybody chatting? You there, Charles? Charles Barkley, Andy Barkley.
Yeah, I'm here.
Trying to see
You
how
hear
I
me?
access the chat. I know it's. Yep, I hear you, bro. We hear you. I'm trying to see how I access more of the chat. I only see 5 comments.
That's probably because you accessed it late. That's why.
Oh. Yeah, you hear what I was saying to you?
What the
Right,
hell?
the
Let
black
me.
and white race.
Oh yeah.
Right, it's like they playing basketball. Right.
Right.
Just like Space Jam, say the Earth, right? The Earth, say the flat is the flat ass ball, right? And the one aired up is the globe. You know, I'm very intricate with this shit. So
When you said
go
black
ahead,
and
bro.
white, it made me start thinking of teams and shit. Because it's like playing on the team, you either got shirts or no shirts, or black and white, or it could be any color, right? But I started thinking of I gotta start wearing more purple. That's the highest color on the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
I wear a lot of red, and that's the root chakra. Now, I don't know how true it is
Mm-hmm.
that fucking colors and clothes vibrate different, but it's a possibility.
They do. They do. Right. And it can be a deceptive, right? Or it could be true. You know, say some of the reasons why people wear what they wear. Look, where sounds like where you at, right? So they wear what they wear where they at. Literally. It's all right. Cause you ain't gonna wear that shit where you know you can't wear it. It's all the same wear, right? Who, what, why, when, and where.
The W's, who, what, where, why, when, and then
Man.
they threw in the how. They threw in one H.
Crazy, ain't it, bro? And it make me think of the everything is everything again, because it literally is, right? Like say, left brain and right brain, right?
Is it
Say
these two
right,
sides
right.
of the brain or is it one brain?
Say that again.
Is it really two sides of the brain or is it one whole brain?
See, bro, it's like the right brain is looking at the left brain like we look in the mirror. Right. So one of them is false and one of them is real. That's what the brain is doing. Is one side is looking into the other side. Right. Yeah. So then it gets right. That's where it's really one. It's one unit. Right. But where you separate or you see the difference, you know, this where it makes it like it's two teams, you know. It make it like it's two teams going back and forth with the ball that's the brain as a whole.
Hmm. You think they could split the brain by putting fear into people? I was watching a thing about that. And they
Hmm.
say when they put fear into a child, it splits their brain.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Right. And I think it happens naturally because the world is cautious, right? Like say once they are conscious, the world is cautious because don't nobody want to just walk off of a ledge or you know. So everybody builds up that natural fear factor that the world right where you just ain't sure about certain things in the world or certain stuff that you come across on your journey. You know, you got to be cautious. You know, so the world builds that wall slowly over time themselves as we journey. You know, because I remember it was a time where I did question stuff, but it wasn't no right. I didn't brace for the answer because I didn't fear nothing. You know, yet nowadays you know what I mean, watch the questions that I may ask a person.
I think in the child mind state is is mostly the happiest state. You ain't worried about nothing. You don't know what the system truly has in store for you at that point. You ain't fully indoctrinated yet.
Hmm.
Um, and for the most part, most children don't even see it coming. That's one reason
Hmm.
why I hated school. The school is just bullshit. And I just knew it. I'm like, what does any of this shit even matter? I used to always tell the teacher, like, what this shit don't even matter in life.
I, you know what I thought, right? Say it or what I think is just it's a system, right? Because a lot of people don't know what to do with the time that they have, right? Then it's a lot of, you know, say it's a lot of gaslighting where people got dreams, right? They got dreams and stuff, and where people want to do what they want to do, right? Then here come the system, because that's just what people, right? A lot of people don't want to be independent as they think they want to be, right? They don't really want to be free as they think they want to be. This is what freedom gives us right now. Like being free, this is what freedom is, bro. Right? Like we did, like we do with the words freedom. Right? This is it. The American dream. Right? So yeah, and people will have these aspirations. A lot of time passed, I say, wise, before we got here.
The American dream is the American scheme. The illusion is the dream. People go, you could live your dream. Yeah, you can. But what decisions are you going to have to make to live it? That's the problem. To me,
Mm.
everything is everything is gated and controlled.
You just dropped the gem, right? Because it's like whatever people get caught up in, right? It's like you can become that, right? You can become that, say, whatever profession that you chose to do, or talent that you do. That's where people get caught up in the role. They be wanting out of that motherfucker.
Am I breaking up or is that you breaking up?
You clear to me. Am I
Oh,
breaking up for you?
yeah, you're borging a little bit.
Damn, am I still boring? Can you hear me?
It's me. It says I'm losing connection. I don't know why. That never happened before.
Well, you clear to us. I know I can hear you.
That's weird. I don't like this restream, man. I'm starting to really not like it. It's worse than StreamYard, for fuck's sake.
Hmm. You know what
My phone
I'm
never
saying?
loses signal.
Hmm. You know what I'm saying to you though, right? How like say, and
Repeat
we
that
can tie this back. Uh, what I was saying to you, we can tie this back, right, to the world being the stage, right? I don't know. Am I? Am I wise? Am I caught up with
Nah, I could hear
so-called
you now.
being okay? I hear you. Right. Say people get caught up in the roles that they choose to play, right?
Yeah, a lot of people that play a role, they end up saying they can't tell the difference if they're playing a role or it's really them because they play the role so much. They become the role.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. Let's tie it to us too. We not exempt from this, right? Everybody born into this, right? I don't give a damn if you was a deer, right? Or this Sasquatch picture, right? Because I know you done seen a picture of a deer with a damn hat on, cigarette in his mouth, and right, say some glasses on his face. Cool ass deer, right? Say where somebody put that on the glasses on the deer, the hat, the deer's caught up in that role, right? Somebody done put 4 shoes on a motherfucking deer, a hat, right? Gave him a cigarette, dressed him up, right? Here go wearing a dress. Right, but whatever you put on anything, that's it. That's the role. That's the setup. You know how we make a snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Snowman looks
It's
like
it.
a pyramid. Snowman
Look
looks
like
like a
what?
pyramid. Pyramid
Mm-hmm.
from the foundation to the tip.
Right.
Or from the foundation to the head. You know, how they build snowmen. The first part is the biggest part, and then all the way to the head, it gets smaller.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the ripple effect, frozen, kind of at the stages, right? And then it dropped back down. That's what the snowman is.
I wonder what the hell they're building over here. This shit don't even make sense. This building. They added an addition to this building. It don't even make sense, man. If I showed this building, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" It don't make
Mm.
any sense, man. Ha!
It's a weird angle in design.
Let me see if I can show it. Oh, I gotta flip my camera. Oh, God damn it. Hold on.
Yep.
Damn. No. All right. At first, I thought this was a staircase. Watch. See
Okay.
this building, right? It don't make no sense how they emptied all of it out.
Uh-huh.
Should I click one? Uh, hold on. Oops. There we go. This part right here
Okay.
don't make no sense. Why are they building way up above the roof like that? I thought it was like a staircase or an elevator, but it's neither. That shit
Mm.
don't make no sense. I don't know what the
What's
fuck is building.
going on?
Unless they're gonna build something on the top, and they're gonna build the building higher. Maybe that's what it is. But other than that, that don't make no sense. That's some weird shit.
Hell's
They
Kitchen.
they gutted this whole building, and they're taking their sweet time. This building's been like this for almost a year.
Oh, it's pretty interesting. I think the little crap that we just uncovered, or say like right, that concept of weapons is the same thing that was in the Blair Witch Project, right? These is the projects that people live in, right? The whole concept of project, right? This is what it's been all this time. I remember they did, or say some professor he did a study on mice, and he basically set them up like they was in the projects, right? And the mice did the same thing that people did or still do or do in the projects. They doing the same damn thing, right? This is why Splinter is prevalent in that damn turtle story. Right. Say that concept of the mouse. He's just Sasquatch.
I'm listening. I just muted it because there's a lot of noise.
No doubt, no doubt. You see what I'm saying? Like a mouse is the same concept of Sasquatch. This is kind of ties to how everything is everything. Right? People would try to put the face on Sasquatch. It's a damn splinter. Right? It's a rat. It's all of the above. How about that?
Man, I feel like recording this dude.
What was that, bro?
I said people are falling asleep standing up out here. These drugs got people lit, boy. I never could fall asleep standing up unless I work 2 shifts in a row.
Boy, they be on that dope.
That
Motherfucker. I
dope
see
got
them
him on a
videos
dope.
every right. I see them
That
videos
shit's
every now
worse.
and again.
It's worse than dope, this shit. I don't know what it is, bro. Even people on heroin back in the day, I never seen them nodding like that standing up. Never.
Man, they going under out there.
They
Yeah,
doing
bro.
that trank. That's what it is now. There ain't no more fentanyl. It's just trank. That's what it's called, trank. That shit
Like,
tranquilizes a
like
fucking
tranquilize. Okay.
yeah.
Damn.
They said it's rhinoceros tranquilizer. Like damn.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. No
I
way.
can't wait. I need to go buy me some new sneakers.
Wow. Yeah, it's a
I'll
lot
never.
going on in this place.
Is it like that over there
Huh, bro?
in Missouri? Is there a
Yeah.
lot of people doing them drugs like that?
Yeah, it's enough. I mean, right. It
Damn,
don't really stand out like a sore thumb, yet it is, yeah.
it's
People
terrible here.
flipping over everywhere.
It's
Yeah,
terrible here.
man. Damn, yeah, it might be worse there, right? But it's bad, you know. I done found myself pulling out my camera and recording people doing that kind of right.
I
Just in
almost
public.
did, but I felt bad. You know what I mean? I don't want to put them out there like that. Just so people, you know, I was gonna do it, but I was like, I ain't gonna embarrass the guy like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's all about the intent, you know. So yeah. I found myself doing it a couple of times because it's just weird. Like, you know,
Yeah, I've been tired nodding, you know, from working or smoking a lot of weed after work, and you're trying to fight to stay up, but never like that where I'm standing in one place and just sleeping in the middle of the street.
now if
That's
you
wild.
out in the wilderness, if you out there in the public and the wobbliness is going on, like, right, well, yeah, you better sit down. Nothing you. Yeah, people be on their little mission.
I'm on a mission that says impossible. But when I swing my sword, they all choppable. I be the body dropper, the heartbeat stopper. That was the illest verse ever by the Jizza.
Eyes wide shut. The building. Shout out
Piece
to
of
you,
the check.
Craig.
We had 14 people in here,
Zero.
but some people probably got angry. The renters were gone and left.
No doubt.
That's
Whatever.
I clearly state nobody did nothing wrong. For the most part, I just want everyone to be equal. Just because someone
Yeah.
got a rent, don't mean they're better than the next person.
Right. That's what I'm saying about the word mad, right? It's made. Right, because the D comes with the E, or the E comes with the D. I mean, when
I
you
gotta
say
jump
D,
off there in like 10 minutes. I didn't. My phone's at 20%. I should have charged it before I left. Man, I know it. When I left my house, I was at 50%, and I'm only at 20 now. It's just eating my battery like a motherfucker.
no doubt.
But what do you got to do today? What shift do you work? Mine's do you work third shift, second shift, all shifts?
Sometimes, that shit, I work the early bird.
Oh, I know where you work. You're still in that same place, right? Where you told me you was working before.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good job that you have, man. Because because it's a state job, right? So they probably got good benefits and good retirement.
say that one more.
I said you got a state job.
Yeah,
You got
man.
so they got good retirement and good benefits too. Good paid
Right.
vacation. I had a state job for the bus company. That shit was a real good job, man.
Yeah, see a
Man, it was
lot, man.
the best job I ever had in my life, man. 2009, 2008, I started working at the bus company. I was making 14 an hour to start,
Right.
and it had full benefits, paid vacation, paid sick time. Now in one, it was a week paid vacation and a week paid sick time. After 6 months, it was a really good job.
No doubt. Yeah, man. See a lot. Learn a lot. But yeah, it's all good, man. I got my nephew about to take care of him real quick. Gotta do some things. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I
I appreciate you.
appreciate you though, bro.
Same. You know you're always welcome here. I know you're busy a lot, but you're always welcome to come up here and chop it up always.
No doubt. I'll stop by next time. You know?
All right, Mind's Have a good night.
Okay, in a minute. You too, bro. I'm gonna be down in the chat.
All right.
Okay.
Beck said it is. What's that word? Oh,
Much
egoic.
love, Beck. Much love, everybody.
I never heard of that word, egoic. That's a new one. I'm gonna have to use that in the rhyme. Egoic. To assume we are responsible. I was just speaking for me when I said that. Whenever I speak, it's mostly for me, for the most part. Shit, I should try to get a job at the bus company. This bus company, it's the one I work for is different from um, city buses. I should have tried to get a job at CT Transit, depending on how much they pay, what they offer. I'm gonna put an app in for them, backup, because the job I'm about to work is they're hiring for seasonal. And you know how that goes. If anyone's ever had a seasonal job, I mean, it could become a permanent job, but I don't know if I'm gonna like the job yet. But for $20 an hour, I'm on it. But I'm about to jump off here, everyone. I might go live later. My phone's about to die, but peace to everyone, man. Much love and respect. And I'll check you out next time.